Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to the internship kickoff session. Hope I'm audible to all of you. Can you please confirm? Yeah, thank you for confirming. Yes, we'll get started. Let me share my screen as well. All right. So I could see many of you still joined the session, and I can see a lot of interns are still joining. Let's wait for a couple of minutes before we start the kickoff. Let me just connect on my phone so that I can also check the messages in chat. Yeah, you can see the messages as well. All right. Okay, I think let's get started. Good evening, all, once again. My name is Mubeen, and I work as a technology head at Emerging Information Technologies, as well as WSA, Webstack Academy. So today I'll be talking about the online internship, which is an AI-based full-stack web development internship program, and we are officially kicking off the session. I know you have a lot of queries regarding the internship, so I'll be walking through the details of the internship, what it's going to look like, and how the internship will be executed. And I also see a lot of queries coming about the internship offer letter and things like that. I'll also share you the details how you can access the offer letter shortly. So, welcome to the internship program, and a brief introduction about Emergee, the parent organization, and WSA is a brand which is part of Emergee. So we started in the year of 2004 as a product organization. Originally, we were into product development in industrial automation, agricultural automation, etc. And since then, we have been in training in as well as product development in embedded systems. In the year of 2009, we ventured into application training, mostly into Java training for students who are based out of foreign universities from South Korea. We were initially into embedded systems training, then we pivoted into Java-based training as well as training in Android also. So in 2013, we partnered with Oracle. Oracle had a program for certification in Java. So we partnered with Oracle and we provided trainings in Java as well as Android application development. And in 2016, we diversified our brand. Initially, we were one brand called as Emergee. In 2016, we started WSA as another brand, wherein we wanted to basically run our web application related programs as well as mobile application related programs, etc. And officially, WSA was launched in the year of 2017. So that's a brief about our journey into WSA. We initially started as a product development company and started training in embedded systems. Then slowly we ventured into Java, Android training, and now into full stack web application development as well as AI as well. So what are the problems we're trying to solve? Uh, Primarily, if you look at fresh engineers, most of you, I believe, are still doing your engineering, and maybe from tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3 colleges, especially tier 2 and tier 3 colleges, students struggle to get a job, right? So we help in resolving this core problem of employability by giving immersive training and for these fresh engineers who pass out of college or are currently pursuing engineering. Secondly, we also provide enriched employability for campus placed engineers who are currently working in some organization, but maybe in different role. We try to basically help them upskill again by providing immersive training in the technology areas like embedded systems, IoT, and full stack web application development, as well as AI. All right. So similarly, we also provide training for corporates. So corporate organizations do have their own like specific training programs for lateral engineers who are already working in some domain. But for their organizational training requirements, we also provide training for the corporates based upon their need. So these are the areas we are focusing on. We are trying to solve fresh engineers problem by providing training as well as employability after training programs. And a brief about our leadership team. So WSA consists of veterans who have long-term vision of making a positive impact in the way education is delivered in our country, right? So we have Mr. Mubeen Jukaku, who is the managing director of the organization. He looks into the strategy, finance, sales, and across the organization. He looks into the admin as well as cross-functional team at Emergy. And Jaykumar, who heads the placement as well as technical team. He also is one of the directors of the organization. And I'm Mubeen. I work as a technology head, mostly looking into the training programs as well as designing the courses and new products at Emergy. So a brief about my experience. I passed out in the year of 2003. It's been almost 23 years since I completed my engineering, and I have worked in Emergy initially as a fresh engineer, as a software engineer, closer to 2 years. Post that, I worked in other companies including Novell and HP as a software engineer as well as a lead engineer. It's been almost 15 years I'm working at Emoji since I moved out from HB as a technology head, defining the courses and also uh, driving the delivery team at Emergy. So our internship recruitment, right? We have been delivering internship all across India. Around 1,500 college students have enrolled for the internship programs since last many years. And also we have interns across the globe, around 45 plus countries. We have a reach. Interns from all across the globe have opted for the internship program. We have more than 50,000 interns. Okay, I missed a zero over here. Who more than 50,000 interns who have completed, who have basically enrolled for our internship program across all these years. And you'll be writing a lot of code as part of the internship program, right? These numbers are just minimal, but you'll be writing few hundreds of or thousands of lines of code as part of this internship program, right? Right. So to decode web applications, right? Since this internship program is about developing web application which is AI enabled, let us decode how web applications look like from a bird's eye point of view, right? So when you talk about the front end is what the user sees, right? So anybody who wants to develop a full stack web application will have a view of how the application will look like, right? So what is the user going to see and what is the user going to interact with? So you have two parts. One is the front end part, which is what the user is going to see and interact with, and the back end part is where the magic happens, which is where the core business logic is implemented, right? So let's have a look at the major blocks of web applications. So we have the front end, which is what the user sees, right? And the front end will interact with the backend using a connector, which can be based on HTTP and also using REST APIs. And the backend is where the magic happens. So frontend interacts with the backend using something called as REST APIs. There are other mechanisms as well, but in our basically case, we're going to use REST APIs to interact the frontend with the backend. Right? And the backend will also connect with the database where the data gets stored and fetched as well. Right? Now, in terms of web applications, a tech view. Now, for the front end, you can use different stacks and technologies, but the core uh, base is nothing but HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So on top of it, you can use frameworks like React, etc., to build the interactive web pages. But uh, at the base, everything is basically boiled down to HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So for a web developer, you should get familiarized with front-end technologies, including HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And to interact with the backend, you'll have to learn concepts like HTTP, REST, and for data exchange, we use a format called as JSON. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation, and it is one of the standard exchange or models which are used to communicate in the web space. In the backend, again, there are several choices. We can use PHP based uh, backend, or you can use Java based backend, or even JavaScript based backend and Python based backend, etc. Right? So several choices are available. It depends upon the company. Again, it depends upon your basically expertise, which basically backend language you want to use and which backend framework you want to use. Right? In our case, we're going to use JavaScript as a backend language. And in terms of databases, okay, you can either use a RDBMS based database like MySQL, Postgres, etc., or you can also use NoSQL databases like MongoDB and so on. So this is how a high-level view of a full-stack web application looks like. There are several choices, and in our case, we're going to use something called as a Mern stack. So in terms of a web developer, right, role of web developer has evolved over the years. Earlier, what there are roles like UI-based UI developers, backend developers, database admins, etc. Now, right, we have merged and given a raise to something called as full stack web application development, FSD, right? So FSD should be able to handle all the roles, right? There are specialized roles also, but nowadays companies do expect you to know like end to end. This is one of the most sought after roles in the industry today, along with AI, right? So just some stats about right, maybe if apart from AI, right? Which areas like companies are looking for in terms of job roles, right? Full stack developer role also is an important role apart from AI based skills, right? So to compare full stack web developer, you can consider a general surgeon, a ninja, and an all-rounder, right? The general surgeon is again a specialist, right? Whereas an all-rounder is somebody who can do, like in case of Jadeja, right? He can do batting, bowling, and fielding. A full stack engineer is like that. You should be able to develop the front end. You should be able to develop the back end as well as the connectors. So why FSD, right? So I believe this could be a question many of you have. So full stack development, when you talk about full stack development, all the websites, modern websites are very much data driven, right? And these websites should be able to scale to millions of users. Let's take the example of Gmail, right? So Gmail or Google provides many basically applications, and Gmail is one of the applications which should scale to millions of users. And all the modern basically web applications should be able to scale to millions of users. And right, all these web applications which we develop should be able to respond to customers in a very minimalistic time, right? Then similarly, UI UX is also at the center, right? So you can have a very solid backend, but if the UI and UX is not impressive, then people will not be happy with the user, right? Now, how can you develop these web applications? To develop web application, you can make a choice in terms of which stack you can use. The stack which you're going to use in our internship is called as Mern stack, right? Mern stand for MongoDB, Express, Node, and React, right? So you can use other basically like components also. Instead of, for example, MongoDB, you can use MySQL also. But it's again a choice we are making now for this internship, right? So as I mentioned earlier, so the front end can be developed using vanilla HTML, CSS, JavaScript, but we'll be using a React framework to develop the front end, and the backend will be developed using Node and Express framework. Right. So we'll be developing project based upon this stack. Sorry. And the database we are opting for now is MongoDB. Right. So MongoDB is a NoSQL database. It's not a relational, traditional RDBMS based database, and you'll be learning more about MongoDB in the upcoming sessions. All right. So full stack AI development internship at WSA. More details about what the internship program uh, is for, right? Why this internship? I think many of you are asking this question. Why is this internship? So we've been offering internship program over the years, right? And we could also see that AICTE norms of making internship mandatory. Many of the colleges have rolled out internship programs through several channels, and AICTE also has kind of mandated the internship programs for the final year and pre-final year students, right? And we are getting continuous requests from colleges about internship programs, whether we are providing internships or not, as well as international students have been pursuing for internship for many years. So we thought of creating a structured and scalable approach for internship. That's why we have rolled out this online internship in YouTube. So anybody is interested to complete the internship, they can just subscribe to our channel and basically take up the internship program, right? So this is also part of our industry academia vision, wherein we wanted to bridge the gap between industry and academia by providing internship program. Right. So one more important thing, this internship is free of cost, no strings attached. Anybody who has enrolled for this internship can take up this internship program without paying anything. And other way also around, we are not going to pay the interns for this internship. It's completely free of cost. Neither you are paying us, nor we are going to pay you for the internship. So I could see a lot of chat messages. Let me just scroll through it, right? All right. A lot of queries related to LMS credential, etc. Okay. So please note, we'll sort out the offer letter in a couple of days. You should be able to get the offer letter in the LMS portal, learn.webstackacademy.com. You can check out for an email from us. You should be able to get the login credentials from there. If you forgot the login, if you're not able to log in, you can do a forget password and also reset the password, right? Okay, in case you haven't got it. So offer letter will be rolled out in a couple of days. Okay, it's not internship certificate. Internship certificate, you will get it after completing the internship. All right. If you're getting invalid credentials, please reset the password and log in. Okay, forget password you can do. Offer letter, we'll getting it shortly in a couple of days. All right, how does it work? Anyway, we'll be discussing in detail on Friday how this internship program will look like. So we wanted to execute a program wherein we will be implementing a full stack AI based web application. So please note, this is going to be a full stack AI based web application. It's not just a full stack application. So what does it mean? We'll be developing a front end as well as a back end. Plus, we'll be adding some AI features by using services from LLMs like OpenAI, etc. right? That's the goal of this internship. So more details about what project you will be working on will be shared on Friday. So one important thing what you can do is, right, so to attend the further sessions, you can subscribe to us our channel. We are not going to send any reminders to you. So every alternate day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will have sessions at 7 p.m. You in the same YouTube channel. So can I expect everyone to subscribe to our channel so that you can get notifications of the upcoming internship sessions? Can everybody do that quickly? Can you subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss the upcoming internship sessions? We are not going to send you any reminders. All the sessions will happen on YouTube live. So to get to know when the internship will be conducted, please subscribe to the channel so that you get notification and you can join it. So typically it will happen on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week for a duration of 1 month. Okay, so please do that. All right. So once that is done, on Friday again you'll get a notification that 7 p.m. we'll have a session. Similarly on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday again, you will get notifications about the internship sessions. Right. So internship duration will be for 1 month. Okay. So please do subscribe. All right. So how does internship work? Uh, we are going to implement a app called as Food Genie app, which is a full stack application with AI features. Consider it like Swiggy or Zomato kind of an app, right? So these type of apps are quite complex and requires you to work on front end as well as back end. And to make it more interesting and more relevant in today's world, we are adding features like AI related features into the Food Genie application. Right. To do that, we'll start off with uh, talking about the project requirements. We use an SDLC based approach. SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle, to implement the project, starting with project requirements, followed by understanding the fundamentals, and implementing the project step by step, starting with front end, followed by backend integration using Node.js and Express. Right. So after implementing the full stack web application, we'll try to integrate with AI. So by invoking AI related APIs to add some features to the Food Genie app, that's what we're going to do. So internship will be executed in a project based pedagogy. So you'll be learning about the project requirements and slowly we'll build the features one after another. In the end, we'll add some AI features, and post completing the project, you can actually submit a project demo presentation, which you can post in your YouTube channel, and we'll review those videos to evaluate your project. So in the end, after completing the internship, you'll get the certificate, and certificate can be used for your endorsements in LinkedIn and maybe in your portfolio as well. Right. So what benefits for you? You'll also win some goodies. So you'll have like regular quizzes also conducted, and those who submit the project video presentation, the best presentations will also get some rewards, goodies, etc. You can expect for the quiz winners also. So we'll be conducting around we'll try 2 to 3 quizzes throughout the internship, and whoever basically gets a good score in the quiz will also get some goodies. Similarly, those who are submitting the project presentation, video presentation, the project video presentation will be evaluated, and the best project video presentations will get also some goodies as well. All right. Okay. So offer letter, as I told, will be rolled out in a couple of days. Okay. So these are the benefits you will be getting. So once you complete the certificate, you can post it in your LinkedIn and social media channels so that companies get visibility. And you can also update that in your resume. Okay, as I mentioned, the duration is 1 month. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'll have session at 7 p.m. Same time, 1.5 hours live session. All sessions will be planned via YouTube. So please ensure that you're subscribing to the YouTube channel, because we are not going to send any other email notifications. Right? So when you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will get notifications. Please do that. Login to LMS will be provided to you. You will get an email from webstackacademy.com, where you can log into our web portal, and you'll get access to the internship resources, including videos, presentations, training material, and discussion forum. So in the discussion forum, you can post your queries. Any doubts you have, any queries you have, you can post it in the discussion forum. In the LMS, you'll also get offer letter also. For now, the offer letter will be released in a couple of days. Okay, please wait for some time. Right, so we will also have doubt clearing will happen on a need basis. Whenever you have a doubt, you can ask it in the group, or you can post it in the discussion forum. Right, and the project will be implemented using a code along mechanism. Evaluation will be done using quiz, and you can also submit a video based presentation and demo in the end of the internship, at the end of the internship. Okay, further, okay, some people ask, okay, should we limit ourselves to what the mentor is explaining? No, you don't have to limit yourself to what your mentor is explaining. You can enhance the project based upon your ideas, right? That is the thing, right? Don't restrict yourself. You can keep on adding features to the project. That is that's up to you. Based upon your interest, you can very well do that. Okay, as I mentioned, internship, please attend the sessions regularly, participate in all the quizzes, and also submit the project output at the end of the internship. Okay, these are the ways your internship will get evaluated. Okay, so project will be explained starting from Friday. Okay, so you are going to do the same project, but you can add enhancements. You can modify the project as well, but the project title or topic will remain the same. So apart from the project execution, we'll also have some session related to building careers in new age software product companies. So we'll have other like speakers who will be supporting you in building your career. So we'll have specific sessions, which we call it as Disha workshop, and one or two or three sessions will be conducted along with the internship program to help you basically uh, understand what is happening in the industry and how you can basically build a career based upon full stack web development area, right? Right, these are some of the basically sessions we are planning to conduct. Again, based upon the availability and timelines, we'll be conducting some of these sessions. All right, I know you have a lot of queries, so okay, some of the questions which we get frequently is that, will you give placements after the internship? No, this is just a 1 month internship program. We'll not be able to provide internship placements after internship. This is more of for your learning and building your portfolio. Okay, what other resources are provided? LMS will be provided. You can also subscribe to Google Groups and Telegram. Okay, so you'll be getting notifications regarding that. Will I get certificate just because you're selected? No, we have to complete the internship. Only after completing the internship, we'll get the internship certificate, right? So can I submit this internship to my college? Yes, you can very well do that, right? I'm having clash with my college timings. Can I attend in some other time? No, right? Some of you are still posting that have exams, etc. Please manage your time, right? So anyway, YouTube, the video will get recorded. It will be available in YouTube. You can watch it anytime, right? Suppose I miss a class, will I get recorded sessions? Yes, since it's happening in YouTube, all the sessions will be automatically recorded and it will be available to you. Yeah, offer letter, as I told you, will be released in a couple of days. Okay, please wait for a couple of days to get the offer letter. Okay, so will I get internship completion certificate? Yes, after completing the internship, Post you attend all the quizzes. So quizzes are mandatory. Make sure that you attend all the quizzes. You will get the internship completion certificate. Right. So please make a note of these contact information. So for any support, you can always log into LMS and post your queries there. But if you have any specific queries with respect to enrollment, certification, etc., you can always send an email to univ_manager@webstackacademy.com. You'll also be subscribed to some job-related announcements, webinars, etc. and WSA-internship at googlegroups.com. You'll get notification emails again that. And there is a Telegram channel. Any updates, we will send it in this Telegram channel. So can you take a screenshot or take a picture of this so that you can join the Telegram channel? Please do that. Okay. Further notifications update will be sending in the Telegram channel as well as in LMS forum. In the LMS forum, we'll send all the notifications. Okay. So what next? So next session will be on Friday, 5th June, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. So please note, the sessions will happen on alternate days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay. Any additional sessions, if it is there, we'll let you know. For any cancellations, etc., again, we'll be updating via, or any changes in schedule, we'll be updating via LMS. Okay. All right. So please post your queries again using LMS. Okay, learn.webstackacademy.com. You can log into that. You should have received an email. You can post your questions in the discussion forum in the LMS. So this is our LinkedIn handle, Webstack Academy IT. And on Instagram, you can also use the same handle, Webstack Academy IT. You can reach out to us here as well. Okay. So I know since some of you are asking questions, we may not be able to answer those queries, but most of the questions you had are already answered, right? So you can watch the video. So as I mentioned, the project Food Genie is something which we have created based upon current market demands. You can do this project, you can further enhance it. Okay. Live session will be recorded. Okay, don't worry. So I think some of you are also asking, can we form a team? Yes, you can do that. In case you have some friends who want to do the project together, you can form a team of, let's say, a maximum of 3 to 4 members and complete the internship as well. But you have to give a project presentation, video presentation with all the 4 members participating in it, or 3 or 4 members. Again, it's optional. It can be an individual project also, right? So I'm just reading some of the queries you're having. Okay. Is there any fee for certificate? No, there is no fee for certificate. Okay, login credentials, please check your email. Let me type in the URL just in case, right? For those who are not familiar, right? LMS URL is learn.webstackacademy.com. All right, this is the URL. In case you don't have the email ID, you can do a forget password. Email. Okay. Any other questions you have? Okay. Okay. I think most of the questions are repeated. As I told you, offer letter will be given in couple of days. Okay, it will be available in LMS. All right. Are we developing a project using vibe coding or structured coding? It will be uh, structured coding. Okay, some AI help you can take, not a problem, right? We are not restricting you. It's not completely vibe coding. It's a structured coding only, but you can use AI assistants, not a problem. Okay, I think for any queries further, you can basically post it in our LMS, right? You can reach out to our team via LMS in the discussion forum. And also on Friday, mentor Richa will be addressing you to start the internship program. All right. So please ensure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel because we are not going to send you any reminder emails. Okay. Otherwise, you'll miss the session. Okay. So please do that. All right then. So I think we are done for today. Any more questions? Let me just quickly check. Do everyone get a guide from the internship program? Yes, it is a mentored internship program. Okay. What else? Should we develop the website from LMS or from video sessions from YouTube? You have to attend the live sessions, right? Based on that, you can um, complete the project. So which email ID can use for LMS? Whichever email ID you are registered for the internship, same email ID can use for login into learn.webstackacademy.com. In case you forgot the password, please click on forgot password and enter the email ID. You'll get a password reset email in your inbox. Okay. More details, don't worry, will be shared in the subsequent sessions. Your internship guide, Richa, will be starting the session on Friday. Okay. All right, then. With this, I would like to say welcome to the Webstack AI-based internship program. So we wish you all the best for the training program, and we'll be happy to support you in all the basically internship related needs. So thank you, everybody. So see you on Friday, 7 a.m. in the same YouTube channel. You will can basically attend the live session, and further our internship mentor, which I will be addressing the session starting from Friday. So thank you, everyone, and have a good evening. Bye.